I'm Bud.
And I'm Bit.
And we're the Shawbots. We are so excited to welcome you to the 2015 Shaw CFL Awards.
Absolutely. And I'm thrilled to be receiving an award tonight.
Bit, we're celebrating all the amazing accomplishments of our CFL coaches and players.
Yeah, but I have had such a great year, too. The trials, the triumphs.
Yeah, maybe we should get on with the show.
First, I want to thank my mom. Oh, Mom.
Curtain. Yep. Cue the host.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Shaw CFL Awards. Here are your hosts for tonight's show. From TSN, Kate Burness, and from RDS, Matt Prue.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2015 Shaw CFL Awards. As you can tell, I'm working on my Henry Burris post-game voice at this point. It is my pleasure to be your co-host tonight, and I know what you're thinking. James Duthie got a whole lot better looking, didn't he?
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. Welcome my co-host, Matt, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Kate, I think Kate looks very good tonight. How do you guys think?
Looks good, doesn't sound so great, but I'll get there, I promise.
Well, it's an honor for me to be here, obviously, and it's an honor because it's the first ever bilingual award show, so during the night, don't be scared, or I might speak French. So I'm the French token white guy tonight. It's a pleasure to be here. C'est donc un plaisir pour moi d'être là ce soir. That's what I was talking about. Now I'm speaking French. C'est un plaisir pour moi. On va avoir une belle soirée. Il y a beaucoup de gens ce soir, des prix qu'on va remettre. On va avoir du gros plaisir. Alors, merci d'être là, tout le monde.
We'll take your word for it. I have no idea what you just said. But
it made sense.
But we're very, very excited. You know what? Before we get started tonight, just a big congratulations to the two teams that'll be playing on Sunday. The Edmonton Eskimos back in the Grey Cup for the first time since 2005. I can't get too excited. Again, I got to save my voice. And then, of course, the Ottawa Red Blacks on the flip side. They go from 2-16 all the way back to the big game, the franchise back in the Grey Cup for the first time since 1981. What a remarkable feat.
My year I was born was 1981, so it's been a while.
That's impressive. I wasn't even born in 81. I just read it on Wikipedia, so it must be right.
Sweet. So a lot of familiar faces here, a lot of people we know. We see Commissioner here. How's it going, sir? Doing good?
Hi, Jeffrey. How are you?
Mr. Orridge.
Yep.
Is Henry Burris here? I saw him come in somewhere. Henry, how's it going? Hey, how's it going?
Oh,
Henry?
Hank, there he is.
Doing good? All right, sounds good. The family's here. Everyone's doing all right. So just in case if you win something tonight, you have to come up here just so you're safe and secure. I just want to make sure where Simone Lawrence is.
Simone?
Where's Simone? Simone?
Who put the two of those guys so close together?
Hey, just
separate them.
Just sit back, chill, do your thing, man, okay? Just have a drink.
Bo Levi, where are you? I know you're around.
He's right there. He's right there.
No, he's still
right there, Kate.
Where?
I see him on the left.
Where do we got him? No, we still see him. Oh, hey, Bo, how are you? Yeah, I saw your comments yesterday. You said you had 0 chance of winning MOP today. You know what, Bo? I believe in you. Yeah, I know you love him. I got to tell you though, I really think you have a shot at this tonight. I don't think he has any shot at this tonight. Good luck. I'm pulling for you. I'm totally pulling for you. I'm not pulling for him. Not.
And we got the coaches here too, obviously.
We do? We're the two coaches?
2 great teams showed up and their coaches are in nomination. That's worth a good round of applause, I think. Coach Jonesy. Chris Jones, is he here? Is he here? Jonesy. Hey, Prue, yeah, I heard that. That's the Alabama accent right there. You're buttoned up, you're good, Coach Jones? You good? All right. Congratulations, heck of a season for you guys. And we also got, from the Ottawa Red Blacks, you said quite a turnaround, Mr. Hugh Campbell.
Oh, God. We went over this 16 times.
He's a great coach.
Hugh.
He won like 5 Grey
It's
Cups.
his son. It's his son, Rick.
He's here to pick up his prize?
No, it's his son.
Oh, okay.
He is the coach of the Ottawa Red Blacks.
Okay, obviously. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
my
Kate.
God.
Congratulations, Coach Campbell.
I'm holding down the fort.
Great season.
All right, you know what? We need to get on with the awards show.
Let's
You know
go.
why? Because I was driving by the Palomino the other day and it said we only got 6 more weeks to party, so we all need to get out there. Yeah, I know there's people from Winnipeg in the back. Don't act like you haven't spent some nights at the Pal. Before we get going, though, I would like to recognize a few special guests in the audience tonight. The Honourable Kent Hare, Minister of Veterans Affairs, Manitoba Premier Greg Selinger, Manitoba Minister of Tourism, Culture, Heritage, Sport, and Consumer Protection. He also said he's the Minister of Fun, so I had to add it in there. The Honourable Ron Lemieux, Winnipeg Mayor Brian Bowman, and of course CFL Commissioner Jeffrey Orridge, who we introduced earlier. Also, we want to send a special shout out to all of you watching online tonight. As well, on behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank our partner Shaw for being our title sponsor, as well as Bit in Bud, who opened our show for us tonight. A special thanks goes to AGF, Microsoft, who are each sponsoring an important award tonight. Without your collective support, we wouldn't be able to get good advice, watch good programming on our Microsoft Surfaces, so everyone get rid of your iPads and iPhones. We are thrilled that you are here, so thank you so much to all of our sponsors to put on this great, wonderful evening.
That's right, Kate. It's great to see everyone here. We're in good company. I've been told it's a sold-out room, more than 1,000 guests. So again, welcome everyone. Bienvenue tout le monde. Yeah, that's worth a round of applause. Alors, merci tout le monde. On est plus de 1000 personnes, salle comble ce soir. C'est le fun de vous voir en grand nombre ici. Évidemment, on va avoir une belle soirée. On vous souhaite beaucoup de plaisir en notre compagnie.
I'm sure that made sense. As you all know, we are here to honor the best of Canadian football, the most outstanding professional athletes and coaches in our game today. You will also meet some of the legends of our game, as we have some notable CFL alumni helping us to present the awards, as well as some of Winnipeg's very own Hall of Famers.
Yes, Winnipeg s'est reconnu comme une vraie pépinière de talents sportifs, mais aussi artistiques. Winnipeg is known for growing some of Canada's most well-known talent, not just in football, but also in music. From the Guess Who to Chantal Kreviazuk to Neil Young, this city boasts some of this country's classics. So to properly kick things off tonight, we're thrilled to welcome a local hip-hop group that definitely proves Winnipeg is still setting the standard for Canadian musical talent. These guys are fresh, they're energetic, and have a killer sound. Comme on dit au Québec, ils sont sa coche. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Lytics.
Yo, yo, yo. This one right here is for my people. Yo. I want the whole wide world to know Lytics is back. Step up to fresh mics with some brand new tracks. Like one time, I'm representing for the people. 2 times, I'm saying welcome to the sea. I want the whole wide world to know Lytics is back. Step up to fresh mics with some brand new tracks. Like one time, I'm representing for the people. 2 times, I'm saying welcome to the sea. Whoa.
Yes, indeed, the beat sound bougie. Move, bump, shakers and dapping down cuties. They pretend to be the players in the movies. Down south, homies with dookie chains and large booty groupies. You mistaken if you think that we are newbies. Nah. Keep it shaking, keep it rocking, keep it moving. Yeah, I'm wondering what the heck we doing. Like, baby, how long? Now we got it for you, don't it feel soothing? Back with the new thing, and we improving. Got them all swooning, get them all tuning. Toot your own horn on, that's how we do it. How we lay it down.
I want the whole wide world to know Lytics is back. Step up to fresh mics with some brand new tracks. Like one time, I'm representing for the people. 2 times, I'm saying welcome to the sea. I want the whole wide world to know Lytics is back. Step up to fresh mics with some brand new tracks. Like one time, I'm representing for the people. 2 times, I'm saying welcome to the sea. Whoa.
Happy we all back, doing what we really love. Just a few years older and nicer on the mic, on the road again. About to play a show again. Back in the city, y'all from touring, watch us go again. Back in the studio, here comes another album. Took a little while, and I'm sure you were doubting. Had to move a mountain, cause it was in our way. Cut a couple six at the camp, there was no way they could stay. But now we feeling good, now we feeling right. And now we making moves, now we feeling like kinda the over coolest summer night. When we say we're feeling it, do it, know it'll be alright.
I want the whole wide world to know Lytics is back. Step up to fresh mics with some brand new tracks. Like one time, I'm representing for the people. 2 times, saying welcome to the sea. I want the whole wide world to know Lytics is back. Step up to fresh mics with some brand new tracks. Like one time, I'm representing for the people. 2 times, saying welcome to the sea.
Got bumps that give your shell a shot. Move your neck and make you say, oh my gosh. Yes, it's known, we rock song. Yes, we get intrepid, we're stepping off. Head up over my setup, was revving out my thinker. How to set it off, can track and earn on my big ups. Keep banking, keep it on. I be going like I've been there and with it, and I came back last week. I'm here for a minute to break down all the deets. Did you pose by the Parthenon in Greece? Well, yes, I did. And I've been out west, I'm trying to go out east. Shipping all these flows up the middle coast.
I want the whole wide world to know Lyrics is back. Step up to fresh mics with some brand new tracks. Like one time, 2 times. I want the whole wide world to know Lyrics is back. Step up to fresh mics with some brand new tracks. Like one time, 2 times.
The lyrics be the original 3.
Plus brother B and Lonnie C. On the scratch track, make a
5-piece.
3,005 times D, some Robbies come farm we, the LYTs that get grease. Now peace, from us to the lyrics, the dogs, the rest of them. Music's growing in our backyard, so we sequestered them, prepping them, primping them, getting them ready for what labels they try pimping them. We telling them, yo, hell no. Just give me some room to swing my elbow and catch a crack. Those are the red shirt from blood loss that get lost. The first track is just a warning shot. Keep that up, and I promise that you gon' get got.
I want the whole wide world to know Lyrics is back. Step up to fresh mics with some brand new tracks. Like one time,
I'm representing for the people.
2 times, I'm saying welcome to the people. I want the whole wide world to know Lyrics is back. Step up to fresh mics with some brand new tracks. Like one time,
I'm representing for the people. I'm saying welcome to the people.
Was that awesome or what? Now, I don't know about all of you, but that just made my workout playlist. Yes, I work out. Anything to flex the muscles. I've been working with Darren Detition too much. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for the Lyrics. Now, before we get to our first award tonight, the good folks at TSN, who I know, have magically been able to squeeze in 22 weeks of great football into 120 seconds. So let's take a look back at the year that was in the CFL.
For 20 weeks in the summer and fall, some of the best athletes in the world compete for a common goal.
It's on tonight.
They give it their all.
No pregame speech needed for this one.
Fighting for that extra yard.
And he worked full tilt for this one.
Stopping that late push.
Big defensive play there.
Scoring that winning touchdown.
Oh, what a catch! Did you see that?
All in hopes of making a difference.
Puts it up.
Winning the game.
Puts it through.
And giving themselves a chance for the ultimate glory.
What a turn of events that is.
It's time to recognize the performances that stood out this year.
Touchdown! Game winner! You've got to be joking!
Those who found their limits and kept going.
It has been great Canadian football at its best.
Sit back and see what the CFL was made of in 2015.
Can't wait for Sunday. And on to the awards we go. Our first presenter is a former Winnipeg Blue Bomber. He was the recipient of the CFL's Outstanding Offensive Lineman Award back in 1987 and again in 1993. Back in 2003, he was inducted into the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. He's a little bit shy, and he's a little bit of a retiring soul, so please help him get out of his shell a little bit. Please welcome with me Winnipeg's own Chris Walby.
Welcome to the 103rd Grey Cup in Winnipeg. Let's get this party started. Listen, I've been partying since 1990. Oh, I think that was the last time we won the cup. But anyway, that's no big deal. Next year's our year, boys. We'll be sitting here. Anyway, it's great to be here. It's great to see how excited the city of Winnipeg is to be hosting the Grey Cup. The parties are just starting. It's all around. They've done a great job. You got weather that's outstanding for the game. I mean, when you talk about -3, guys, this is beautiful in Winnipeg. It's shorts. I better not see one old lineman with sleeves. I love the fact, and I know I'm just supposed to do the award, but I like talking. I love the fact that the top 2 teams are playing for the Grey Cup. I really do. I mean, when you talk about the Mike Riley-led Edmonton Eskimos versus Benjamin Button and the Ottawa Red Blacks, to me it's fantastic. Anyway, I know you're expecting me to be handing out the Special Teams Award, or MOP, because I would qualify. but I'm not. I'm handing out the skilled position. And I'm talking serious skilled position. So let's take a look at the 2015 CFL Most Outstanding Offensive Lineman.
Ask Henry Burris one of the key reasons for his success in 2015, and he'll likely point to his offensive line. Sir Vincent Rogers was a key piece of that line for Ottawa in 2015.
You know what we gotta do? Let's go, man. Red Blacks on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Rogers at left tackle led a unit that saw its offense pass for more yards and run for more touchdowns than any other team in the CFL this year.
Opening up the hole. Forget it. Touchdown.
This second-year man out of the University of Houston was also named an East Division All-Star. In the West, the nominee for Outstanding Offensive Lineman is Javon Olafioye. Olafioye was also named a West Division All-Star this year. He was part of an offensive line that helped teammates Andrew Harris and Emmanuel Arsenault both have career years.
Javon Olafioye, he's just going to escort Andrew Harris into the end zone.
And he's looking for his second Most Outstanding Offensive Lineman award, previously winning in 2012. Sir Vincent Rogers and Javon Olafioye, the nominees for the Most Outstanding Offensive Lineman in the CFL for 2015.
I think you can tell it's just a small sampling of the skill both these gentlemen possess. Both of them worthy of this award. Unfortunately, the way we work it, the CFL Most Outstanding Offensive Lineman, looks like we got a little bit of royalty in the house, Sir Vincent Rogers.
I got some bullet points somewhere. I wrote down some bullet points just in case I won. I wasn't too sure about it. But to start off, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without God, I wouldn't be here. Been through a lot, and I'm just grateful to be in this position. I want to thank my beautiful wife, Rachel. She's here. If you would stand up. My beautiful wife. I also want to thank the owner of the Ottawa Red Blacks, Jeff Hunt, the general manager, Marcel Desjardins, head coach, Rick Campbell, who I know is Ricky C., my old line coach, Brian Chu, OC, Jason Moss, all of my Ottawa Red Black teammates who are here. Love those guys. And I want to especially thank the O-line, the guys I go to battle with every day. You can't give out an O-line award to one guy. I feel like it takes a group effort for any guy to have success. So I want to name these guys by name. The left guard, Jermichael Dean, John Gott, the center, right guard, Nolan McMillan, right tackle, Colin Kelly. You got Matt Albright, Aaron Wheaton, Jake Silas, and Alex Matias. Love those guys, man. It's great going to war with you guys. Also want to say rest in peace to my mom, Alfreda Watts. She passed on May 27, 2011, and I know she would have been very proud. She used to call me before all of my games and tell me to go hard or go home, and so just want to say, thank you, Mom. I'm still trying to go hard. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Chris, and congratulations to Sir Vincent as well. My friend Matt, he's back, and he's got a video to share. Hey, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad.
How's the voice going?
Well, I'm trying to match Henry's post-game, so it's getting there. By the end of the night, I will get there, I promise. I promise.
Pour les gens qui ont déjà assisté à un match de la Ligue canadienne, dans les gradins, vous savez que nos partisans sont intenses, sont passionnés, qu'ils utilisent souvent un franc-parler. Ceux qui ont été en Saskatchewan ou à Winnipeg savent de quoi je parle. If you've ever been in the stands at a CFL game, then you know our fans are passionate, they're outspoken, and being a former player myself, I can tell you that they might not always be the most polite or courteous to opposing teams. Those who played here in Winnipeg know what I'm talking about. Those who play in Saskatchewan know what I'm talking about, but that's what makes it fun to play on the road. Isn't it?
Well, the only reason I came to Winnipeg to Investors Group Field is to be part of the beer snake, to be quite honest with you. Actually, if we could start building a beer snake from there all the way to the front, that would be fantastic at this point.
Do we have that? Do we have plastic
Do we?
cups?
I'm sure I can make that happen. Sorry.
You got some
Sorry,
pull
this
here.
is your
You got some
stage
pull
right
here,
now.
right?
You're right.
The talk on the field is also pretty entertaining, but always depending on who does the talking. I was a terrible trash talker, so I kept to myself. Trash talking in French doesn't sound as aggressive, right? Hey, toi, arrête! Je m'excuse. Pépé les pieds. No, we're tough. French are tough. These sound bites aren't always captured on broadcast, but they are captured on camera, so we've put together something we call the sounds of the game. Video, please.
Love it! Get your popcorn, man. It's a movie out here. I'm about to produce a movie out here.
Another day at the office. Clock in and clock out. That's all we do.
It's go time, man. No more jalapenos before game day.
Is that why you're here? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Oh, yeah! I got the hat trick.
Hey, man, it's hotter than the kangaroo pouch out here.
Hey, boy, what did you say? You from Florida, boy? Come on. What did you?
You think about drinking enough water, it'll cure my heartburn? You think so? Oh, my heart hurts. I'm burning, man.
Hey, you ain't done yet, though. I need more from you. Let's go. Let's go.
All you gotta do is make me mad?
That's it. That's all we gotta do. I'm gonna talk to him all day then.
And next time, can you bring a towel with you? I knew you was a vet, bro. I knew you was a vet. I ain't even gotta ask you next time.
Bo was just giving us a Huffnagel impersonation from Bo Levi Mitchell.
Yes, give it up for Bo Levi Mitchell / John Hufnagel. That was pretty good. We have to admit, that was pretty good. That's some good reality TV, obviously. You should have seen what we couldn't show on TV. Fortunately, this is a PG award show, so we're good.
Great news, Matt. I got hold of the R-rated version. I'm just kidding. My bosses are in attendance. I couldn't run it. Now, here to present the most outstanding defensive player, a gentleman who has made his mark on the field as a tough linebacker with both the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the Hamilton Tiger Cats. And he continues to make a difference off the field as the executive director of the CFL Alumni Association. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Leo Ezerins.
Thanks, Kate. Thanks, everybody. Just first off, it's quite an honor and a privilege to be standing in front of you folks tonight. A lot of you that I've met for the first time tonight, a lot that I've got reacquainted with, and a bunch of old alumni out there, a lot of old guys with new teeth. And other assorted body parts. It just doesn't get any better the longer you're around. And some of the guys, you know, Chris Walby, didn't he do a great job? Chris and I go back a long way. At one time, we're actually brother-in-laws. And I got to tell you, too bad, you know, he made a decision to split with his wife, and I missed some of those fishing trips down in Minnesota. Boy, that was a lot of fun, but we're friends still. It goes to show you after 30 or 40 years of water under the bridge, so to speak, you could be great friends. Scott Flory's out there, president of the CFL-PA. My boss, Hector Pache, president of the CFL Alumni Association. And I mentioned one more guy. I got to mention a linebacker because, as we all know, and the reason they have a linebacker announcing the defensive player is that the linebackers are not only the most skilled athletes on the football field, they're the brightest. And that, Wally Buono. Hey, Wally, it's good to see you out tonight. So let's look at let's have a look at the nominees for the 2015 CFL Defensive Player of the Year.
You get an indication of the athleticism of the middle linebacker, Adam Bighill.
Simone Lawrence adds Brett Smith to his hit list.
We got one question for y'all.
Why you always lying?
Known as a big talker, Simone Lawrence backed it up with his play in 2015. The Hamilton Tiger Cats gave up the fewest points in the East Division, and their all-star linebacker was a big reason for that.
Drop back on the blitz from Simone Lawrence.
This is a nice play by Simone Lawrence.
Lawrence had a career year, setting new highs in tackles with 80 and sacks with 5. He also added 2 interceptions on the season. In the West, BC linebacker Adam Bighill seemed to be everywhere on D for the Lions in 2015.
And he is dropped. Adam Bighill gets home.
There are few linebackers in the Canadian Football League that move as well as number 44.
He led the league with 121 tackles. He made 1 interception, and he collected 4 sacks on the year. Simone Lawrence of the Hamilton Tiger Cats and Adam Bighill of the BC Lions, the nominees for Most Outstanding Defensive Player in the CFL for 2015.
And your 2015 CFL Defensive Player of the Year is, Outstanding Defensive Player is Adam Bighill.
Wow. So amazing to be standing up here right now. I never really dreamt about what it would be like to be up on stage, receiving such a prestigious award. Excuse me. You know, since I was 7 years old, you know, I just dreamt about playing professional football. And, you know, I just wanted to play at the highest level possible and compete. And, you know, for the last 5 years, you know, I really have been living my dream, and I got to thank the BC Lions organization for that. You know, but thinking back over the 5 years and reflecting of all the great players I played with, winning a Grey Cup, and now winning this award, it brings me back to when I was in high school, you know, trying to play college ball and being hardly offered any college scholarships to play. You know, a coach came by my school and watched practice and afterwards said that, you know, if I was 2 inches taller, he would have gave me a scholarship. So you can imagine how that must have felt. You know, but when I had my tryout for the BC Lions down in Portland, Oregon, I went down there, had a really good workout, couldn't have done any better, and, you know, I was talking with management afterwards and was trying to figure out when they were going to put the roster together, and they said, you know, we'll give you a call in a week. And they called me in a week, and he said, we're not going to be able to bring you to camp. We don't have enough room on the roster. And so at that point, you know, I figured my football career is done. You know, it was pretty shocking. And, you know, so I'm thinking about, you know, I'm going to go to med school. What am I going to do? The very next day, I get a call saying, hey, we want to bring you to camp. When can you get up here? And, you know, this change in emotion and in that moment was surreal to me. And, you know, I'm very, very happy to be here right now. And I'm very happy to, you know, I had the discipline and the dedication to be where I am right now. You know, so, I mean, it brings me to my point where, you know, what I've learned in life and what I've learned through football is people can measure you by your height, your weight, your speed, or your hand size. But they can't measure your heart. They can't measure how bad you really want it and can't measure how hard you're going to work. And that's something I've really had pride in myself. You know, so for all young athletes out there, all young people, you you know, don't let anyone determine what you can do, and you know, live your dreams, to fulfill them with, you know, tenacity, and don't ever let anyone tell you you can't do something. And you know, obviously a big shout out to my family, my dad, my wife, and my newborn 13-day-old son. Yeah, they made the trip here. You know, I just so thankful for them. I love you guys. You know, and my teammates and my coaches, especially linebacker coach Johnny Holland. You know, this award really is a reflection of all their hard work and how they help make me better. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you.
13 days old, that's absolutely remarkable. Congratulations, Adam, and thank you very much to Leo. Our next award recognizes the CFL's most outstanding special teams player, and our next presenter was instrumental in making all the right plays to bring the 2015 Grey Cup to the city of Winnipeg. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Manitoba Minister of Tourism, Culture, Heritage, Sport, and Consumer Protection, the Honourable Mr. Ron Lemieux.
You did. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Winnipeg. It's really a pleasure to be here. Welcome to Treaty Number 1 territory in the homeland of the Métis people and the homeland of the Father Confederation, Louis Riel. We welcome you here this evening, and I'm pleased to bring greetings on behalf of Greg Selinger and the province of Manitoba and all my colleagues in the Manitoba legislature. I really thank you for being here. It's been a great start to the 103rd Grey Cup with the arrival of the Cup yesterday in the Manitoba legislature and all the activities today at the Magdon Fan Experience and the Family Zone and all the fun celebrations of the newly expanded RBC Convention Centre. Well, we're just warming up, and we continue to the countdown to the big game on Sunday evening at Investors Group Field. Let me offer my own congratulations to the Ottawa Red Blacks and the Edmonton Eskimos on a tremendous season both of these teams have had. Give them a round of applause, please. Fantastic season. I'd like to put on my tourism hat for a moment and welcome all the visitors and the players and their families and CFL clubs and the football fans from all across Canada who have journeyed to Winnipeg. Nobody enjoys hosting events like the Grey Cup more than the people of Manitoba. And I hope everyone has a wonderful time in our great city and province, and I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the Winnipeg Football Club, Wade Miller, the Board of Directors, Jason Smith, the Grey Cup Festival Host Committee, and the staff of hundreds of volunteers putting on the 103rd Grey Cup and Grey Cup Festival. Manitoba is where Canada's heart beats, and it'll be beating a lot faster this week as celebrations continue as we roll towards the big game on Sunday. The award for the CFL Most Outstanding Special Teams Player is a big one. It takes extraordinary players to make special teams successful. Whether you're kicking a kick returner with a speeding muscle coming right at you, or lining up the last-minute field goal that could win the game, you know how truly special these players are and have to be. Let's have a look at the nominees for the 2015 CFL Most Outstanding Special Teams Player.
Has done it again. All aboard the Brandon Banks Express.
Hamilton Tiger Cats receiver and kick returner extraordinaire Brandon Banks has become one of the most electrifying players in the CFL.
Unbelievable how good this guy is. The Brandon Banks show continues.
Banks had 930 punt return yards and 782 kickoff return yards in 2015. His 7 punt returns for 30-plus yards was a CFL best. He also led the CFL with 4 punt returns for touchdowns. With the game on the line, there is no better than Stampeders kicker René Paredes.
And René Paredes has done it. It's another walk-off field goal winner for Calgary.
Paredes led the league with 3 game-winning field goals in 2015. He also had 19 fourth-quarter field goals, another CFL best.
René Paredes puts it through. Money.
The fifth-year kicker led the West Division in both field goals of 40-plus yards and kick scoring with 156 points. Brandon Banks and Rene Paredes, the 2015 nominees for Most Outstanding Special Team Player in the CFL.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and the 2015 CFL Most Outstanding Special Teams Player is Brandon Banks.
Put the mic down, vertically challenged. So I don't have a long speech. I just want to thank the CFL for giving me this great award. I want to thank my team, the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and the coaching staff for putting me in a great position to be successful as a punt returner and just to maximize my abilities. And then last but not least, I just want to thank my teammates. I mean, without them, I can't run or punt back or kick return back. I'm barely getting touched. All I got to do is run as fast as I can. So I just want to thank them guys, especially the core group of special teams guys. It's just, they go out there every play and just tell me they want to block hard for me and just give me a lane to run and just run as fast as you can. So I don't like being touched, so they did a great job of keeping me not being hit. So thank you. Thanks, everybody.
All right, congratulations to Speedy B, and also our thanks to our Minister, Ron Lemieux. Now, the province of Manitoba and everyone on your team has worked tirelessly to bring this cup to Winnipeg this year. And Matt, you're joining me for much more fun. I'm getting jealous, by the way. You always get to do the fun parts of the show.
Yes, that's the only reason I accepted to do it.
Right.
So you pick it up on the French?
No, not quite. I've got one line down. Est-ce que je peux aller aux toilettes? Because I have to go to the washroom.
That's good. That's good enough. Okay, let's go. Shaw's title sponsorship of this award show is just one element associated with the new Shaw CFL partnership. Throughout this past season, the entire Shaw family has helped highlight outstanding player performances on a weekly and monthly basis through the Shaw CFL Top Performer Initiative. Le nouveau partenariat entre Shaw et la Ligue canadienne a vu le jour sous plusieurs fronts. Tout au cours de la dernière saison, Shaw a souligné les performances exceptionnelles sur une base hebdomadaire et mensuelle à travers l'initiative Shaw LCF Joueur par Excellence. Let's take a look at some of the best plays that 2015 had to offer.
Here's a look at the Shaw CFL top performers from 2015.
Harris going to take a shot, looking for Gurley. Touchdown!
Everyone wondering how Trevor Harris would play. Well, you got your answer. Player of the week material.
And welcome to the CFL, Rakeem King. Lule, end zone, touchdown, game winner.
Got his eyes to him immediately, pushed off that back foot, and put it right on the money.
Again, another huge run for Shakir Bell.
Running over the top, touchdown Winnipeg. It just makes everything possible.
And it's Bennett. He'll score a pick six. 65-yard pick six. And go Levi Mitchell, keeper, touchdown.
And it's picked off. Intercepted by the safety, Mike Daly.
Right at Forest Heights Collegiate Institute in Kitchener.
Franklin's got a first down. He's got a touchdown. And they're on their feet at Commonwealth. What a start.
Polaris now. End zone, wide open. Touchdown.
2 words. Zach, attack.
And lets it fly. Has his man. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you what, Mike Riley's kind of the man.
Pressure on Burris. The old guy gets away, throws end zone, touchdown! What an answer. Intercepted, number 3 has his third, and looking for a touchdown. Macho Harris, 50 yards, and a
pick six for the Riders. And he's got it. A Darius movement. Touchdown. Wow.
Big home run shot there.
He wants Darrell Walker. Got him. Touchdown. Third touchdown catch of the day. He's doubled his touchdown output on the season.
Now, a football team has a lot of great characters on and off the field of play, but the one thing that they all have in common is that they have all carried the title of rookie at one point in their careers. Here to present the CFL's Most Outstanding Rookie Award is a fellow who won this award back in 1993 and then went on to win the Most Outstanding Canadian Player in 1999. You may now know him as the head coach of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mike O'Shea.
Yeah, 1993 was a long time ago. That's the last time I followed Walby, and that was into the back door of the Palomino. So, Kate, there's a good blocker for you. Welcome to Winnipeg, the geographical center of North America, and for the next 4 days, I believe the center of the universe. Congratulations to both teams on their successes this season. Certainly we wish them well in providing great entertainment for our great nation. Rookies. I've heard it said before that for every rookie you start, expect to lose one game. Well, these next two gentlemen beg to differ. Let's take a look at the 2015 nominees for Most Outstanding Rookie.
This guy is phenomenal. I mean, Darrell Walker is off to an enormous start.
End zone, Hazelton. It is a touchdown.
Vidal Hazelton quickly became a go-to receiver for the Toronto Argonauts, scoring in his first CFL game.
Touchdown! Vidal Hazelton has his first Canadian Football League touchdown.
Hazelton would score 6 touchdowns on the year, 70 catches in all for 803 receiving yards, both a team best. In the West Division, Darrell Walker of the Edmonton Eskimos was a force to be reckoned with.
Walker, touchdown! And Darrell Walker is on the board.
This first-year man out of Texas A&M had 89 catches and 1,110 receiving yards. He had 5 games with 100-plus receiving yards and scored 6 touchdowns on the year. 2 impressive rookies, Vidal Hazelton and Darrell Walker, the nominees for the 2015 CFL Most Outstanding Rookie.
And the winner for the CFL's 2015 Most Outstanding Rookie from the Edmonton Eskimos, Darrell Walker.
Well, earlier today, Mike Riley came to me and he told me that if I don't shout him out, he's not going to throw me the ball Sunday. So I thought I'd shout him out. So I have a couple things that I wrote down I want to say. First and foremost, I would like to thank God, with whom all things are possible, my parents and family for always believing in me, even at times when I didn't believe in myself. I would like to thank the Edmonton Eskimos organization for giving me the opportunity to do what I love to do. My past and present coaches and teammates, our entire receiving corps for always coaching me up and helping me in a time of need, dab season. And lastly, I would like to thank all the fans. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Have a good night.
It is time now for the presentation of the Jake Goddard Veterans Award.
Il est maintenant temps pour la présentation du Trophée des vétérans Jake Goddard.
Now, joining us to present this award is the Honorable Kent Hare, Minister of Veteran Affairs and Associate Minister of National Defense. Minister Hare is accompanied tonight by veteran Murdoch Jardine, who served more than 40 years with the Canadian Regular and Reserve Forces, including numerous United Nations peacekeeping missions. He also served with the 2nd Commando Unit of the Canadian Airborne Regiment, and he is the president of Winnipeg's chapter of the Canadian Association of Veterans. Now, Mr. Jardine is accompanied by his wife, Linda Jardine, who joined the Canadian Armed Forces back in 1967. She served on the United Nations force in the uplands between Syria and Israel. She retired from the regular force after 34 years at the rank of sergeant.
Nous joignent pour la présentation du trophée Ministre Hare et les vétérans canadiens Murdoch et Linda Jardine.
Well, what a great honor it is to be here in Winnipeg tonight, and especially as a Calgarian to be here with a few of our august citizens from that great place. I know Doug and Lois Mitchell are here, and their contributions to the CFL and, in fact, Canada are well known, so it's great to be there with them. It's also good to be here. Was anyone else like me when they're 9 years old? Whoever your favorite quarterback is at 9 years old is your favorite quarterback forever? Well, that's kind of how it is with me, and it's great to be here with John Huffnagel, my favorite quarterback and coach of the Stampeders. So it's great to be here tonight. Jake Goddard was, in a word, a leader. He was a husband and a father, a Grey Cup champion, both as a player and as an executive, and the longest-serving commissioner in the history of the Canadian Football League. He was also a proud veteran, having served as a Canadian fighter pilot during the Second World War. To honor him and recognize the bond between the CFL and our veterans, the CFL and Veterans Affairs Canada presents the Jake Goddard Veterans Award to a Canadian CFL player who best demonstrates the attributes that have always defined Canada's veterans: strength, perseverance, courage, comradeship, and contribution to Canadian communities. Let's take a look at your 2015 Jake Goddard Veterans Award recipient.
This year's winner of the Jake Goddard Veterans Award is Montreal Alouettes tackle Jeff Parrott. The Taber, Alberta native enjoyed perhaps his best season on the field, but it was the courage he showed off of it that had a bigger impact. Parrott is one of the estimated 4 million Canadians who struggle with alcohol abuse. Now sober for over 31 months, Parrott showed perseverance and courage in overcoming his struggle. He and his family are part of the Alouettes Together at School program. Parrott uses his life story and past experiences to help kids stay in school so they too can reap the benefits of a higher education. Also, by going public with his story, Jeff is trying to help anybody out there who is going through everything he did. Congratulations to Jeff Parrott, the 2015 Jake Goddard Veterans Award recipient.
Come on up, Jeff.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I didn't trip up the stairs, and then my wife told me to stand up straight and smile, so. Good? All right, yeah, so going through what I went through and struggling with alcohol and having an addiction, I definitely couldn't have got through it without the help of so many people, especially my wife. I know that it wasn't easy for her to go through it, but she stuck with me and supported me through the whole thing. And sorry. Yeah, she could easily just, turn around and ran away, but she stuck with me, and we got through it, and she always believed in me, and she's the best, so thank you. My parents have... my parents, the same thing, they stuck with me. I mean, being a parent myself, it's just the unconditional love you have for your kids, and I'm just very grateful for them. All my teammates in Montreal, the Alouettes organization, our owner, Bob Wettenhall, Jim Pop, and I played with so many great teammates like Scott Flory, Brian Chu, Dave Mudge, like Hall of Famers, AC. I've been really blessed in my life. And also, I need to say a special thanks to the guys I play with up front. I mean, they're more than teammates, they're more than friends, we're family. Luke Berderger, Dan, Josh Burke, and my boy Ryan Bombin, who unfortunately got traded away, so he's maybe the only reason why I kind of have some tolerance and respect for the Tiger Cats, but no, that's good. Thanks everyone, I appreciate that.
Congratulations to Jeff, a former teammate of mine, and obviously a great guy like you can see. Here to present the Tom Pate Memorial Award is the president of the CFL Players Association, a man who won the CFL Offensive Lineman Award 2 years in a row. Not to mention, he has 3 Grey Cup rings of his own. Please welcome to the show another former teammate of mine, Mr. Scott Flory.
Thanks, Matt. Congratulations to all the winners here tonight and all the guys that will be winning later. So congratulations to you guys. This award was established in 1976 to commemorate the life of Tom Pate, who was a rookie with the Hamilton Tiger Cats when we lost him at the age of 23. This celebrates players who exemplify, as Tom did, sportsmanship and community service. I am very proud that our players donate thousands of hours each year to causes, projects, and organizations that strengthen the communities which they live and play in. They embrace service to others as a way of life. They become part of the essential fabric of our communities. They build on a legacy that CFL players passed from generation to generation. One of my childhood heroes, George Reed, was the first recipient of this honor, and tonight's winner will be just as deserving. To be recognized with this award when so many of our players do so much for so many is truly a high honor. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a look at your 2015 Tom Pate Memorial Award recipient.
Henry Burris is the 2015 winner of the Tom Pate Memorial Award. Known as Smilin' Hank, Burris brings his winning attitude everywhere he goes. Now in his second season in the nation's capital, the 40-year-old Burris lends his time to countless charities in Ottawa and its surrounding communities. Whether he's at local schools, children's hospitals, or participating in programs like Purolator Tackle Hunger, Burris has become a pillar of the community. For example, this year he donated $5,000 to the Harry Rosen Big Brothers Big Sisters program. Henry Burris has brought thousands of Red Blacks fans to their feet with his play this year, but his actions off the field deserve a standing ovation as well. Congratulations to Henry Burris, the 2015 Tom Pate Memorial Award recipient.
Congratulations, Henry. Come on up.
I hear you back there, Sean. Oh man, I tell you, this is probably, when it hits home and really touches your heart, for me, this is probably one of the most important awards you can receive because, I'm blessed to have, to be one of the young men in today's world that was blessed to have an amazing mother and father that taught me to respect people and treat people how you want to be treated. And that's one of the premises I've lived by and the sayings I live by throughout my entire life. And I know regardless of what we do on the field, we still have life that happens before and after the games that we play. But through it all, we've been blessed to have this stage for a reason, and that's to give back to those who don't have. We've all had to come through our highs and our lows in our life, but there are people who never see highs in their life. And that's the reason why my wife and I, Nicole and I, we established the Burris Foundation, because the vision that my father gave me when he was a social worker growing up, working with kids who grew up in homes that didn't have a family backing, and to see his passion towards seeing kids get their education and go on and live a great life and be able to have great jobs or live out whatever dreams they were trying to pursue, I caught on to that fact. And now for me, I've taken the baton from my father, and now it's time for me to pass it on to my young little guys, even though I'm having a hard time getting them to brush their teeth and wash their face in the morning when they wake up. But that's besides the point. But the bottom line is, as a man today, I looked at the fact of big brothers and big sisters. It's meant so much to so many young kids, men and women, as far as in this world today, mentorship. You know, what is mentorship? It's something that you don't have to have many hours of your time that you have to give to a young man or a young woman, but it's just the little things that you do with the little time that you do have. And we had an event in Calgary that lasted 10 years, and we were able to raise lots of awareness, lots of funds, and to grow Calgary from having over 400 matches as far as young men, young women, with bigs as far as both men and women to over 4,000. And now we're bringing it to Ottawa to begin, you know, make dreams come true for children out there. But the thing is, each and every time for us in this room, we should all look in the mirror and be thankful that we've been able to live out our dreams. But there are kids out there who look in the mirror and they don't see anything. They have dreams and aspirations in their heart, but they have no way of channeling that and no hopes of, how is this going to happen to me? How is this going to happen to me? Well, in this room, we all have a baton in our hand, and it's a thing called life, and it's a thing called hope. If we ever have an opportunity to give that baton to a young child so they can carry it on, it's time for us to hand that off at some point in our life. So start to plant the seed in the next child, because therefore you can see a child grow into something special. Thank you.
Congrats to Henry Burris. You know, social media has changed so much in sports, the way you get to interact with players now, especially with the CFL. They've done such a great job social media-wise. For me personally, myself and a lot of my female counterparts, it has become the creepiest place on earth. Whoa. Oh yeah, that guy's definitely tweeted me. Whoa. Yeah, guaranteed. No, honestly, Matt, you should see after SportsCenter the tweets I get. It's getting outrageous.
No, but seriously. First off, none of my tweets were offensive, and you said nothing about this before. Seriously.
I told you if you tweeted me one more time, I'm going to get a
restraining order. You don't like my
order.
selfies?
You didn't have clothes on.
Yeah.
No.
They were good.
Nope. Nobody needs to see that.
Good. Anyways.
This is getting awkward fast. Just roll along, would you?
OK, les nouvelles technologies, évidemment, ont permis une accessibilité plus que réelle à tous les partisans qui veulent parler à leurs joueurs, à leurs équipes. Évidemment, on va vous présenter donc les meilleurs moments dans les médias sociaux. New technologies have changed the game more than ever before as fans can connect with players and teams. Let's show you a highlight of the best moments in social media in 2015.
Hello, I'm Brody, and this is Max from the Snap Wrap. We hope you guys are enjoying the Shaw CFL Awards this evening. Now, Max and I were wondering why you guys got to have all the fun, so this year we've created a little mini award show of our own.
So while you guys are recognizing all the greats that happens on the field, we're going to take the opportunity to recognize some of the stuff that happens off the field.
For our first award, we will be recognizing excellence in trick shottery.
And the nominees are Chad Rempel of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers with the upper decker shot.
S.J. Green, Brandon Bridge, and Rakeem Cato from the Montreal Alouettes with the hula hoop throw.
Oh, they got it! They got it! Both of them got it! Hey, both of them hit it, man!
Justin Medlock, Zach Caleros, and Jeremiah Masoli of the Hamilton Tiger Cats with reigning buckets.
Get it! Oh!
Blow over. Get it!
And the winner is... Man, people love long snappers. Chad Rempel, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, with the upper deck shot.
Congratulations, Winnipeg.
For our next award, we want to recognize excellence in choreography.
And by that, of course, we mean ridiculous celebrations. And the nominees are Ryan Phillips of the BC Lions with this Pick Six celebration.
Fifth career pick six.
Odell Willis and the Edmonton Eskimos for celebrating with their fans after clinching the West Division.
Into the stands. Here at Commonwealth to celebrate. How about that?
And Andre Monroe of the Saskatchewan Roughriders with this epic belly rub.
Andre Monroe made a difference.
And the winner is Odell Willis and the Edmonton Eskimos.
Just an awesome CFL moment. Super cool they did that. Well deserved.
For Max, I'm Brody. We'll see you next season for more Snap Wrap.
Well done, guys. I've been assured that those trick shots were totally legit, just like my Advil commercial when I snipe all those water bottles. That was so me. It wasn't me. The Hugh Campbell Distinguished Leadership Award recognizes leadership in significant contributions by an individual or an organization. Named for a CFL legend who excelled as a player, a coach, executive, and a Grey Cup champion, this award celebrates those who have, like Hugh Campbell, helped strengthen the Canadian Football League's place in Canadian sports culture. Here to present this award is the CEO of Boyd Group and the chairman of the board of directors for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brock Bulbuck.
Thank you, Kate. Good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and a special good evening to all you great players of the CFL. I'm extremely honored to present this award on behalf of the Commissioner and the entire CFL Board of Governors. But I also know that it will be very much please our Bomber fans, even though this award is going to an individual who was born in Saskatchewan. We are a forgiving people, we Manitobans. The Hugh Campbell Distinguished Leadership Award is presented to someone who has strengthened our game and our league, and their place in Canada's sports culture. This year's honoree has certainly done that, with passion, with purpose, and with professionalism. At the same time, he has strengthened and benefited this community with many acts of kindness and charity. In this day and age, someone who does play-by-play in sport is called the voice of a team. But think for a moment about what that really means. Your voice is more than a sound. It's one of the things that defines you. It belongs to you. Like a fingerprint, it's yours and yours alone. One of a kind, and it doesn't change, at least not after high school. It has a consistency about it. It's authentic, and you can trust it to tell your stories. For most of the past 40 years, this gentleman has been, in the truest sense of the word, the voice of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, on radio, at countless events, and really everywhere we go. And we, our fans, our community, and the CFL are so much better for it. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the winner of the Hugh Campbell Distinguished Leadership Award for 2015, Mr. Bob Irving.
No, I'll hang on to it. Yeah. Thank you, Brock. Well, as Brock said, I grew up in Saskatchewan, Regina, and I grew up worshiping at the shrine of George Reed and Ronnie Lancaster and Hugh Campbell, Rick. And I developed a love affair with the Canadian Football League. I was hooked from day one. I got a chance to come to Winnipeg at CJOB Radio in 1973 and 1974. They asked me if I would do the play-by-play of the Winnipeg Blue Bomber games. And it's the best thing that's ever happened to me in my broadcast career. and I've had nothing but a great time doing it. And of course, I've developed an allegiance for the team. It's impossible not to when you do play-by-play. And it's just been a blast. I've had an incredibly supportive wife and family. This business takes you away from home quite a bit. The thing I like about the Canadian Football League is it's real. The players are real, the coaches and managers are real. It's full of characters, and they say if you can go through life making your living doing something you truly love doing, you are blessed. And I've loved every minute of my involvement with the Blue Bombers and with the Canadian Football League, and I intend to carry on for a few more years. And I'm flattered by this award. Thanks very much.
Congratulations to Bob. Moving right along, the Commissioner's Award is presented in recognition of an outstanding contribution to the development of football in Canada.
Le prix du commissaire est remis en reconnaissance d'une contribution exceptionnelle au développement du football au Canada.
Past winners of this prestigious honor include Ron Lancaster, Wally Buono, Bob Ackles, and many other iconic figures in our game.
La liste de récipiendaires de ce prestigieux trophée inclut notamment des légendes telles que Ron Lancaster, Wally Buono et Bob Ackles.
Please welcome the man who apparently has a Jay-Z line for every event that we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commissioner of the CFL, Mr. Jeffrey Orridge.
Kate, thank you very much. Matt, I feel bad for you, son. You got 99 problems, but Kate ain't one. So thank you. The Commissioner's Award, presented by Microsoft, is given each year to an individual or group that has made an outstanding contribution to the development of football in Canada. I want to thank Microsoft for supporting it. This year's winner is a true gentleman, a trailblazer, a great ambassador for the CFL. He was a great coach at the junior, college, and university level. And he was also an excellent professional player, a Grey Cup champion. But he did something else too, something that changed the face of our game forever. He was the first black starting quarterback in football with the Hamilton Tiger Cats in 1951. Yes, before Burris, Allen, Moon, and even Ely, there was Bernie Custis. Maybe there would have been no Ely, Moon, Allen, or Burris without Bernie Custis. The phrase, if I can see further, it is by standing on the shoulder of giants, giants who have come before us. Bernie Custis is one of those giants. I'm humbled and grateful when I say, many of us here tonight wouldn't have had the opportunities we've had if it were not for people like Bernie Custis. Here's a clip in which Bernie talks about his adopted country.
Oh, another interesting thing when I became a citizen, which I am now and have been for maybe 30, 40 years. But the judge asked me to speak to the group that day on what it meant to become a Canadian. It's funny you asked me that, because I told them that there's one word that I can use to set the basis, and that's freedom.
That's actually a clip from the documentary Gridiron Underground. Those who made the film, the Ticats and others, have worked to tell Mr. Custis' story. But time moves quickly, and sometimes people forget. We don't hear his name as often as I think we should. Bernie is now 87 years old, and I wanted him to know that this league, our league, remembers him and recognizes his contribution. We thank him, and tonight we honor him. As Bernie couldn't travel here, I want to call on his godson, former CFL player John Williams Jr., to accept the award on his behalf.
Bernie couldn't be here tonight, but I'm honored to be here in his place. You know, as a former player, I think, you know, we play this game. There's so many ups and downs in this game. It's such a roller coaster. And I think we have a tendency to believe at times that we're owed something. But I think it's because of men like Bernie Custis and Chuck Ely, Warren Moon, men that made tremendous sacrifices, and the sacrifices that they did allowed all of us to be able to play this game. So I'd just like to thank Commissioner Orridge. I'd also like to thank Jim Lawson for recognizing a man and really a movement that made such a significant contributions to this game. So I would just like to say to you guys all out there that are going out and playing on Sunday, just take a minute before you guys step on the field and think about what a privilege it is to play this game in this league and in this country. Good luck to you, and thank you.
It's a remarkable area we're in. When the first black commissioner is awarding the first black quarterback of the CFL. Thank you, Jeffrey Orridge, the CFL Board of Governors, and all of Canada for this award. It's a humbling and tremendous honor.
Thank you guys again.
Thank you, Commissioner, and once again, congratulations to Bernie. Now, football, as we all know, is often referred to as the ultimate team sport. Success comes only when each and every player does their part, and people who bring all those parts together, who turn a group of players into one cohesive team, they, of course, are the coaches. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Chris Haynes, District Vice President, Western Canada for AGF Investments, to present the AGF CFL Coach of the Year Award.
So my favorite coaching story happened about 25 years before I was born, but I know it well because every time my father-in-law has had about 4 Pilsners, he tells it to me. So of course it took place in Regina, Saskatchewan, Labor Day, 1951. The Riders were leading the Bombers 22-6 with less than 10 minutes left. And my father-in-law was there with his dad, was happy with all the fans at Taylor Field to see their home team win. But then he noticed Indian Jack Jacobs pacing around the sideline looking really angry. And Jack was benched that game and not happy about it. And then he saw the Winnipeg coach go up and start talking to Jack, and it was a very heated, animated conversation. And I don't know what was said that day, but I know it worked, because Jack went on to throw 3 straight touchdown passes, and unfortunately the Bombers won the game, or fortunately for the Bomber fans here. In the fall of 2014, my firm, AGF Investments, announced a multi-year partnership with the CFL. And, you know, we just came to the point where we're now sponsoring the CFL Coach of the Year Award. And in the investment industry, we work with a lot of coaches. We see them every day. They're our client base. They're called financial advisors. And you know them from great firms such as Investors Group and Portfolio Strategies and your local credit union even. And financial advisors are personal financial coaches, and what they do is they work with Canadians to help them meet their financial goals. You know, our studies have shown that people that work with an advisor are more likely to meet their retirement goals than those who don't. And you know, just on that same note, a team that works with a great coach is much more likely to find themselves playing for the greatest championships in professional sports, the Grey Cup. So to recognize the hard work and leadership of coaches, both on and off the field, AGF is proud to be the title sponsor of the Anna Stukas Trophy for the CFL Coach of the Year. Let's take a look at this year's nominees.
And Rick Campbell gets his first Gatorade shower of 2015.
There's the Gatorade shower for Chris Jones. You'll take it.
Both coaches up for the AGF CFL Coach of the Year won their respective division titles. In the East, the nominee is Ottawa's Rick Campbell.
We got the whole city behind us. Let's go get this thing done. Let's go.
It was a turnaround season in the nation's capital for Campbell and the Red Blacks. He helped lead Ottawa to a 12-6 record and first in the East. Under the supervision of this former defensive coordinator, the Red Blacks would lead the league in sacks and gave up the fewest rushing yards in the CFL. In the West, the AGF CFL Coach of the Year nominee is Chris Jones of the Edmonton Eskimos.
Have fun, have fun. Hey, let's go, let's go.
Jones had a strong first season in Edmonton in 2014, and that success followed through to this year.
This how the West was won, baby. Chris Jones defense, man.
Another former defensive coordinator, Jones's Eskimos allowed the fewest points in the CFL this year. Two head coaches from two exciting teams, Rick Campbell and Chris Jones, the AGF CFL Coach of the Year nominees.
And the winner of the AGF CFL Coach of the Year, worst to first, ladies and gentlemen, Rick Campbell. Congratulations, Coach. You can put it down again now.
Thank you. Wow, this is wild. Thank you to you guys for getting involved in this. And Chris, congratulations on your great year. I hope it ends badly. This is not my award at all. We all know that the football's the ultimate team game. This goes to our players who lay it on the line week in and week out, and to our coaches that spend countless hours with our players. So you guys, this is your award right here. Congratulations. I'd also like to thank Marcel Desjardins for taking a chance on me, and it's truly a we operation in Ottawa. We all row the boat together, and I'd like to thank the whole football operations staff. You make us a well-oiled machine. I'm also very impressed. I wanted to come to Ottawa because of our ownership group, Jeff Hunt, John Ruddy, Roger Greenberg, Bill Shankman, and John Pugh, dreaming big, thinking big, and the CFL is better because Ottawa's back in it. So congratulations to you guys. I'd like to thank the fans of Ottawa. We can't do it enough. You're making Ottawa a great place to play football, and it's a large part of that is because of you guys. Two more things. Coaches. I've got to spend a lot of time with a lot of coaches, and the list is too long to name. But there's one guy here tonight I'd like to congratulate on the conclusion of his career. The stat that baffles me the most is that he ended his career with a 69-game streak without losing 2 games in a row. Huff, congratulations on a great career. Lastly is family. And all you guys out there, whatever your team with, whoever you play with or coach with, families make great sacrifices so we can do this, of being a part, of moving around. I grew up in a football family. I got the tour of North America. And so I'd like to thank my family, my parents, and my 3 sisters. And most of all, I'd like to thank my wife, who none of this happens. And when you're lucky enough to meet your soulmate, life is good. So thank you.
Congratulations once again to Rick and, of course, the Ottawa Red Blacks. What a season. Now, our next presenter does not sponsor an award, at least not yet, but you might say he has absolutely owned the next category. Here to present the CFL's Most Outstanding Canadian Award is a gentleman who won it in 2012, 2013, and 2014, and someone who has also been honored as the CFL's Most Outstanding Player and Canada's top athlete. Ladies and gentlemen from the Calgary Stampeders, please welcome John Cornish.
Thanks, Kate. It is truly an honor to win this award. And it's also an honor to present it. Although, to be honest, I kind of liked winning it more. I know I speak for all the guys you've seen tonight and my fellow players across the league when I say, one group of people makes everything we get to do possible, and that is you, our fans. So thank you. Canadian football has been part of the fabric of this country for more than a century because of generation after generation of fans just like you. As players, we show our gratitude by playing our very best all the time. I mean, I can't even begin to express my appreciation for our fans. And I want to give you guys a round of applause tonight. So our nominees for Most Outstanding Canadian Player played their very best every play. So let's take a look at what our nominees of the 2015 CFL Most Outstanding Canadian Player did this season.
Westerman with the sack.
To say that Red Black slot back Brad Sinopoli had a breakout season would be a big understatement.
Brad Sinopoli continues to make a fantastic case to be the East Division's nominee as the most outstanding Canadian.
The fourth-year man from Peterborough, Ontario had 3 touchdowns and caught a career-high 86 passes this year. His 1,035 receiving yards was an impressive 618 more than his previous best. In fact, Sinopoli was the only Canadian receiver to pass the 1,000-yard mark this year. It didn't take long for Winnipeg's Jamal Westerman to make an impact in the CFL.
And now he's going down. Jamal Westerman.
This first-year defensive end registered 17 sacks, good enough for second in the CFL this season.
And it's Jamal Westerman.
He had 61 tackles on the year and was named a West Division All-Star for his efforts. 2 great examples of Canadian football players excelling at the CFL game. Brad Sinopoli and Jamal Westerman, the nominees for Most Outstanding Canadian in the CFL for 2015.
And your 2015 CFL Most Outstanding Canadian Player is Brad Sinopoli. Take that.
It truly is an honor to be up here and you know, to be accepting this award. I've been a CFL fan ever since I can remember, and I love this game so much, and to be here and to be in this league, and you know, I'm just so thankful for that, and to celebrate it with all Canadians and in a game that we love. I'm so thankful I'm back in the league to be a part of it. You know, so thank you to everyone that's a fan of this game, and you guys make it what it is for us as players. I want to thank my mom for coming here tonight, and my family. They've just been so supportive over the years, and you know, I'm just happy that you can be here and share this experience with me and all of Grey Cup week. And I want to thank the Red Blacks organization and the coaching staff. You guys have done an incredible job this year with us, and you work incredible hours and work so hard to put us in the best possible position to be successful. And you've done an incredible job at that, and I'm just so thankful and honored to work with you guys and to grind that out for 18 games and the long season that it is. So thank you to you guys. And finally, I just want to thank the teammates, the buds back there. It's hard to put into words what you guys mean to me. I love every single one of you, and just the work that we put in this season and the times we've had. It's truly an honor to come in to work every day and to be with you guys. So thank you for all that, and I'm honored and very happy to be and proud to be your guys' teammates. So thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy the Grey Cup. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. It's very creepy every time.
Yes, I know.
Tonight has been an incredible night of recognizing the inspiring talent that lives in our league, but there is one more award left, and it's a big one. I would like to invite Jim Little, Chief Marketing Officer of Shaw Communications, and with him is someone that you know pretty well, Matt.
Yes, it is. It's a pleasure for me to introduce this presenter, as it was an honor for me to call him a teammate for 6 seasons and a friend for life. He's professional football's all-time passing yards leader, a man who has thrown over 400 touchdown passes and holds 3 Grey Cup rings. To present the award for this year's most outstanding player, please say hello to Jim Little and Anthony Calvillo.
Jeffrey, just before we start, we wanted to say that of all the marketing dollars we spent this year, this is by far the most hardworking, the best dollars we spend. The partnership with you guys at CFL has blown us away, so we're thrilled. So Tyler and our team, Chathan and everyone, just thank you. It's been wonderful, and someone said earlier, because it's real and our company is real, and so it's been a great match. So thank you, Commissioner. It's been wonderful. On behalf of the Shaw and the Shaw family, we're proud to be the title sponsor of this year's Shaw CFL Awards. We're excited to be here tonight to celebrate players and coaches' great achievements during the 2015 season. I'm honored to be on stage with someone that needs no introduction. I'm a Montrealer, now living in Calgary, but grew up watching and just being in such awe of the fellow next to me, Anthony Calvillo. And why don't we give him a round of applause. Anthony, you deserve it. At Shaw, we value team players and strong leaders, and these individuals go above and beyond their job descriptions, setting new standard of leadership, inspiring others to reach potential and reach their goals. And so we're so thrilled to be here tonight.
Thank you, Jim. In football, we recognize these strong leaders as outstanding players, and the most outstanding players make the biggest difference of all. They could turn a routine play into a great one, a good season into a championship year, and a casual fan into a CFL fan for life. Let's take a look at the nominees for the 2015 CFL Most Outstanding Player.
Mitchell, touchdown, easily done. HBTV, Henry Burris Television, what a night, what a show for him.
Like a fine wine, Ottawa Redblacks QB Henry Burris just keeps getting better with age.
Henry Burris having an MOP season.
He threw for a career high 5,693 yards in 2015, leading the CFL. He threw 26 passes for touchdowns, and his 481 pass completion set a new league single-season record.
And Henry Burris has just set the single-season record for completions by a quarterback.
Bo Levi Mitchell has quickly established himself as one of the game's best QBs.
Bo Mitchell is going to score. He's at it again.
The reigning Grey Cup MVP put together a career year for the Stampeders.
This throw on the run by Bo Levi Mitchell, impressive.
The Stamps had the best offense in the West, and Mitchell's 26 TDs tied fellow nominee Henry Burris for second most in the CFL. 2 franchise quarterbacks, Henry Burris and Bo Levi Mitchell, the nominees for the most outstanding player in the CFL for 2015.
And the 2015 CFL Most Outstanding Player is Henry Burris.
one thing I got to do before I get started here, and these guys know who I'm doing this to. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh man, I tell you, it's amazing the power of team. For us to go through the tough first season with trying to build a new product in the capital city, we went through a lot of heartaches. And that stuff that can be hard, on a family at home. To have two parents that are here with me tonight that believed in me when I was a young man, to be by my side, being there for each and every sporting occasion that I had. They kicked my butt every time I made a C on a report card. And, they made sure, trust me, my dad's a sergeant in the Army, so, when it comes to kicking butt, nobody could do it better than him. And just to have two parents that were so diligent in making sure, all their kids did the right things. But to have an amazing wife and two amazing young sons that, had to deal with the fact of, Daddy leaving home for 6 months. And, of course, before we came to Ottawa, being in Hamilton, the 2 years we were with each other for 3 months. And, of course, once school started, the kids had to go home. And, for my wife, Nicole, to be able to handle all the stresses of raising two knucklehead sons by herself. Wow. Wow. But you know what? She's my rock. She makes me the man that I am today. When I was being a knucklehead myself, she stood by my side, throughout this entire occasion and throughout this entire journey. But the bottom line is, I can't do this without, my teammates as well. I can't do this without my coaching staff. I can't do this without our personnel staff. Our owners, our fans, bringing in the type of guys that we brought in this year, to bring in a guy like Jason Moss, a guy who was, my adversary, was my foe for so many years, and, whoever thought that he was a blessing in disguise for me waiting to happen in the future. To have, Brian Chu, Travis Moore, Jordan McSimic, going to work for us, putting together a game plan, allowing us to go out there and be the best offense that we can be, along with the great talent that they brought in, bringing Sir Vincent in to work with John Gott, Jay Mike, and the guys up front, and having the wealth of talent that we have, at the receiving core and in the backfield. It's been an amazing journey for me this year, and, probably one of the best teams I'll ever play for, and one of the best groups of guys I'll ever play with. And that's what the power of team can be all about, because quarterback can't do it all by himself, as all the quarterbacks out there will attest. But with the team, we can do a lot of great things. So this goes not only to myself, but to my teammates and to the beautiful city of Ottawa. And just want to thank you guys so much. And I know both teams are looking forward to a great game on Sunday. And to all the fans, enjoy a great game coming up on Sunday. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Henry Burris. Amazing to think Henry was 6 years old. 6 years old when Ottawa was last in the Grey Cup. Well, there you have it, folks. We have reached the end. My voice has reached the end. It has been a pleasure being your co-host for this evening in such amazing company and among such incredible talent. Please put your hands together one more time for the nominees tonight and all of our winners. They were, of course, the stars of the show tonight, and thank you to my very charming co-host,
Thank you,
Matt.
Kate.
Thank you
very much. Plusieurs personnes dans la salle ne sont pas venues sur la scène, mais ils ont joué un rôle intégral pour le déroulement de la soirée. There are several people here in this room who, although have not been up on this stage to receive an award, played an integral part in making this awards show possible. I'd like to give special thanks to Shaw, AGF, Microsoft, everyone at the Club Regent Event Center, the Festival Committee, our presenters, TSN, the CFL, the Lytics and their DJ, you, our audience, you who's clapping, thank you very much. Is that the knucklehead?
It's just Henry Burris' son. That's the only person who liked our humor tonight.
Everyone, obviously, both in the room and watching online, and most importantly, our fans from coast to coast to coast.
Round of applause, one more time. Now, we have one more quick acceptance speech, so let's take a look.
And to my dog Spot, thanks for your unwavering, unconditional love.
All right, okay. Thank you all for coming, and good night.
A bit and butt, everyone. They're a big part of the show. One last housekeeping item. There's a free shuttle. Buses every half hour to take you back downtown. So please, 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 if you are drinking, do not drive. Folks, it is just a couple of days away. The 103rd Grey Cup presented by Shaw. We couldn't be more thrilled. To those who are playing in the game, good luck. To those of you watching, bring a warm jacket. It is freezing, freezing cold out there. And by the way, I called the Palomino, and after we're done partying here, they have room for all of us.
Le party officiel de l'Association des joueurs commence à l'instant derrière les portes dans quelques minutes et vous êtes évidemment tous conviés et invités. Alors soyez-y en grand nombre. The official CFL Players Party is set to begin right outside these doors in just a minute. You're all invited. Have fun. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
And see you soon. Thank you.